Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. Big G Gadgets here, coming at you with another something. So I've been in the market for a projector recently, and one has been floating around my news feeds on the YouTubes and the social media, and it seems to be grabbing quite a lot of attention. When the name Harman Kardon is thrown into the mix, you know at least it's going to be sounding good. But how does it stack up when you compare the other factors that make up a projector? There's only one way to find out. Let's dive in and check out the M1 Portable Cinema from ViewSonic. So these things are going for about 270 squids on the Amazon right now, and of course I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check out this bad boy yourself. But for 270 squids, is it worth it? First of all, let's see what you get in the box. So in the box you get your usual paperwork. You get your projector, which is in a nice little velvet carry case, and we'll get to that in a momento. You get your plug, you get a USB-C to USB-C cable, you get your power brick, your remote, and a set of AAA batteries so that you can power the remote without having to go down to the shops and pick up a set of batteries that the supplier didn't give you. Now, if we're talking vital statistics when it comes to a projector, there is a few things that you need to know off the bat. So this is a short throw LCD projector with a lamp life of 30,000 hours, which, if my maths is correct, is about 1,250 continuous days of use. That's a lot of hours. The lamp pumps out 250 lumens, which is sufficient brightness when it comes to a completely dark room, but it's going to be no good when it comes to a fully lit room or daylight. That screen is just not going to be visible. Contrast ratio of 120,000 to 1, and it has 16 gigabytes of internal storage and a battery which lasts up to 6 hours on a full charge. Tested it myself, pretty accurate. Now when it comes to the throw distance of this bad boy, 1 meter will get you roughly a 40-inch display. Can go up to 100 inches if you so desire, but when this thing's pumping out 480p native resolution, bigger screens may not be the best. Let's put it that way. Size does not matter in this case. Now the 480p may be a catch for some of you out there, but just please bear in mind when you plug in a HDMI, when you plug in a USB-C device such as a laptop or a mobile phone, the projector will upscale that to 1080p. So you do get full HDMI capabilities with this bad boy when you plug in the corresponding device. I don't even know, why is this? Why do I do this? Why? Sorry, I can't help it. Now the reason I picked this piece of kit up for myself was with the sheer portability of it. Weighing less than 2 pounds, you'll have no problem sticking this in a backpack, in a rucksack, and carrying this along with you to work, on a camping trip, out and about to friends when barbecues are on, however your heart desires. Construction wise, this thing does not disappoint. It looks and feels good. Good, I'm telling you, it looks and feels good. A really well made piece of kit, solid, thick plastic throughout. Solid construction, doesn't feel like it's going to break in my hands when I'm setting it up, and it will most certainly survive a trip in whatever bag you throw this in, as long as you're not chucking it around and beating your mate over the head with it. One of the best design features that I've seen on a portable projector is the built-in stand. Capable of swinging itself 360 around the device, meaning you can angle it straight at a wall or at a ceiling if your heart desires, but it means you don't have to carry some stupid little tripod that's going to break on you, or a bigger tripod that, let's be honest, is just not that portable. The stand is not only there to hold the projector in place, spin it in front of the lens and it acts as a lens protector. The projector will also notice that the stand is in front of the lens and switch itself off. As soon as you spin that stand out of the way, it will switch itself back on. From a functions point of view, it comes with everything that you would expect from a portable projector. Focus ring on the left hand side. The front of the device comes with its LCD short throw lens, the infrared remote sensor, and of course that distance sensor so that when you throw the stand up, it switches itself on and off. Round the back, you get your LCD display for your battery levels, and also your function buttons, which comprise of your power, enter button, your movement buttons represented by the plus minus, and then also your back button so that you can navigate through the menus. Another area this projector excels in is its inputs. Tucked away down the left hand side under a removable cover, you get access to a micro SD card, the DC 19 volt power input, USB-C, 1.4 HDMI input, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a USB-A output, which acts as a power supply to an external device, and also a data reader, which will come in handy, and I'll explain why later. Now, when you partner with Harman Kardon, you know full well that the sound's gonna be on point. I'm a big Harman Kardon fan. I've got the sound sticks in my office powering my computer sound, and I gotta say, when I heard that they were working with ViewSonic on this projector, it was part of the reasons I had to buy it. They've crammed in 2 3-watt speakers in this bad boy, one upward facing one and then one at the back facing back towards the viewer, presuming you've got it in front of you. Come on, it's a short throw projector, you're gonna have it in front of you. And it's a good thing the Harman Kardon speakers sound good. This thing unfortunately doesn't come with Bluetooth, so you can't connect it to an external speaker via that means. You do have access to the 3.5mm output jack, but let's be honest, if you've got speakers that sound this good, why bother? What about the software? What you got for me, Big G? Let me tell you, random internet viewer. Unfortunately, unlike other projectors, this doesn't have any Android software on board. It has a proprietary system, and you only really get access via the inputs on the side of the device. Which brings me back to the USB-A. Now, due to the lack of software, you can't get apps like YouTube, Netflix, Amazon Prime, but you can plug in something like a Fire Stick into the device. It will read it, it will work, and you can get your apps via that. Little workaround for you. You're welcome. How does it look? What you saying, Big G? Should we boot up some material? Should we get going? Let me plug in the PS4, get some God of Wars going up on this shiznit. Let me show you what it's about. Damn, it looks good. Sounds good. Looks good and sounds good. Okay, I think I've broken it down for you. I think I've given you all that you need. And if you like this video, then by all means hit the subscribe. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Hit the subscribe and I'll try again another time. I'm enjoying the projector. I think it's worth 270 squids, even with the lack of Bluetooth, even with the lack of Android software. It's a good piece of kit, providing quality sound, quality picture. And I'm going to leave you with a little 4K HDR footage that I got from YouTube to wind this down. Thank you very much. Big G out!